marching to Zion, beautiful, beautiful Zion. We marching upward to Zion, the beautiful city of God, the beautiful city of God. Let's pray. Thank you, Lord, for being with us this day, this hour. Bless us all together in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. How are you? Wagwan, habari zenu? Are you there? I'm here. Happy new month. Happy November to all of us. Thank you so much. We give thanks to the Lord because if it were not for the Lord, we would not be here. Not many people have seen this day, but because of His grace and His love, here we are. So we are back in our reaction channel. Thank you so much for finding time and for your overwhelming support. May God be with you always. So may you not lack. So to my returning viewers, my subscribers, my new viewers, feel at home because each day we get new subscribers and new members. Welcome as well. As Mura says, now new members, he's also telling them to when you see people out there, don't care about them, don't even bother, just jump and go. While himself, he does not jump. He has to watch even the people in the plantation. He's wishing them, even the hyenas, to come. These things are not personal. These things, we are here to entertain. So Mura should not wish people bad. Like now we wish them well because we are expecting a newborn child. So we wish them well. So he also should wish people well. He's saying he's entertaining people. So let him also let people entertain people. So we will see what he's trying to say. Let me sip water. So now, Mura came out because after making all these foolishness things, jumping, fainting, because he takes these people as robots. You know, there's some jokes which does not even make sense. Now you jumping from, you want to break your back, and here we want 10 kids. We want 10 kids, you are joking with your back, jumping, behaving funny like someone who is possessed. That is what I saw there. I never saw something funny there. I just saw someone who is confused, someone who is depressed from Rocio, depressed from the things which are happening in Nyabohanse. And he's just putting that strong face, but he's getting it. The heat is too much. And that's why he had to come on to make maybe to be live, at least to let people know that I'm okay. Hey there, I'm okay. I'm still here, not only painting, I'm watching those people, the people you are watching, I'm also watching them. So he came out and tried to talk about the consignment, the package which was taken from his villa to the mansion, multi-million mansion of Congrats Dad and Congrats Mom place. So now, before we go there, when these packages or when Mr. Cecil landed in Kenya, Marwa was on live stream, and this live stream, he was thinking of taking this thing. If given the opportunity, he was thinking of taking it all because he didn't know whom to give. Because immediately he heard Mr. Cecil was bringing this, that greed came into him and said, now whom am I going to give? These were not your things and you are planning whom to give. People have donated these things from abroad. The friends of Cecil donated. And when donations come or maybe gifts comes like this, you don't select whom to give. And that is exactly what Mr. Cecil also said when these things arrived, which we are going to see also. And some of us, we've seen these videos. He said, despite your financial status, everybody's allowed to come and pick. And he said, if you know you don't want, don't pick. But everyone was allowed to come and pick. And this is the reason why he went and met Gintu. But this one did go well with Senso because what Senso had in mind initially, this is what we are going to see because I also thought of it. This man is someone when people bring gifts, he always take the best. He always on the front line to select this one goes to so and so, this one goes to so and so. So this time around, how is it going to be? He's not there in his villa. Who is going to give these things out? Then I said, the person who came, maybe they have talked or maybe he has different, this time round there is a different approach on this thing. So this is what we are going to check because Mr. Cecil, when he came, there was no word from Mr. Cecil saying we are going to wait for Mura, because if he was people, these things were supposed to wait for Mura, he would have said, I've just brought this thing, but because Mura is not there, we are going to wait for him, or I will leave them here, so when he comes, he will distribute to you. It was very easy, would have been very easy, but because Mura had a hidden agenda which Cecil didn't know, so this is what we want to check, and then we go to what Mura is saying. What is he telling us? Eh? Let's see the video.
Mr. Cecil is in Kenya. Yes, I know Mr. Cecil is in Kenya. He's heading to Nyamuhanse. He's taking them amazing. Like now, Mr. Cecil has come with a lot of goodies, guys. Shipping what Mr. Cecil has took him over $1,000. And time, organizing. Guys, we have Mr. Cecil heading to Nyamuhanse in the village. He has a lot of goodies. Now, even we don't know who to give and who not. Sometimes I feel like maybe we should say, Mr. Cecil, just give everything to Marwa's family. Because maybe that would make people stop. Because now, who should we give and who should not give, guys? Imagine people are traveling from all over around the world to come and support us. Thank you, guys.
So just take it from there, because now he's saying Mr. Cecil is heading to Nyabohanze with a lots of gifts. And we don't know whom to give these gifts. This is Mr. Senso saying, we don't know whom to give gifts because people have been talking about them, you see. So now he's selecting, he wants to be selective. He doesn't know whom to give this gift. And if it were possible, let Mr. Cecil give the family of Mura Senso all these gifts. This is what he had in his mind. Because he never wanted this gift to go to any other person. This is the reason why he's saying we don't know whom to give. When these things were coming from abroad, they were not meant for a certain people. They were not meant for a certain group of people. These were things which were brought here to help the villagers. Anybody could pick according to Mr. Cecil. But now Mura had otherwise. And I think this is now the reason why he decided to take them. Because in the beginning, he said, if it were possible, Mr. Cecil should just give the Marwa family. So this is something which he had in mind, because for someone to speak like that, that greed had overcome him, and he was not feeling good where he was. And immediately, Mr. Cecil talked to Gintu about this, maybe mobilizing people. He could not take it because already he was thinking of taking them. And then again, now he's seeing Mr. Cecil want to distribute them in his absence, and calling the person who is his enemy. Could not have gone well with him. So I think there was an exchange of words there. This is what I see here. And when Mr. Cecil left, leaving them, because according to his plan, was to take these things in a public place where everybody would come and pick. Because the last time he talked about this thing, he was saying he was arranging them so that when people come to pick, they will pick. You go, maybe, arranging them, maybe sorting them out. These are this. So after sorting them out, so you'll know when they are put outside, maybe spread outside there, you'll know this is that. So if you are picking this, you don't need to pick that. So that is my opinion, not that is what he did. He said, what he said was just he was now sorting them out, then they will be distributed to every person out there. Yeah, so they were supposed to be given to anybody. All the villagers were supposed to line up and take whatever they were taking. And that is the reason why he met with Gintu. So now here comes a case. You had Mura Senso, and then what he had in mind, and Rocio besides him there. And you know the way they like gifts. They never buy anything. Sneakers were there. So you thought sneakers were supposed to be maybe given out without Mura taking. To his family, and he already thought, oh, I want this. I wish Mr. Cecil could just give the whole thing to my family. These packages, these presents were not for Mr. Cecil only. These things were donated. These were like donated. These are donated charities, gifts for the villagers. The shipment was $1,000, and the hard work he put there, that was a lot. That was shipment alone. But taking them from Kisumu to Nyabohanse also was allowed. You see, so these things were not meant for Mr. Cecil. It was a group of friends who made it possible to reach Nyabohanse. And let's hear what now he's saying about this package now after Mr. Cecil left.
Just a little bit. I'll mention just a little. We recently had a visitor from the US. I'll not talk much about him. Who visited us in the village. He even built a road for us. So he came with a big package, okay? Our intention was to give this goods for the package during this time of festive season because everybody's home. But because of some unavoidable circumstances, and I'm trying to be very positive here, I will talk to the guests that we keep the package up to the time me and Rocio we go back to the village. And we will give everything on camera. Everything on camera. So the package will have to stay for now until, so that all this, I love 2024. 2024 has showed me true colors of people. 2024 has really, really showed me true colors of people. And you know something funny? All of them, everything has fallen apart. Quick. And I'll give everything in that box unless the owner of the box tells me some things are for me or for anybody. Or actually, even what I'll do is I'll ask the owner of the box to write me a wish list, how she wants she or he, because it's a team, how to distribute those things. Okay? So, and I will do it on camera. On camera. On camera. We will open it on camera, read it on camera, give everything on camera, and say goodbye on camera,
So that is Sensor now. Telling people what is happening now because he had taken the packages. Now he has taken them to the mom's house. Remember the first video he said he wish Mr. Cecil would have just given these goods to them, the Mura Sensor family. And now he's saying he has taken them. They are waiting for them until the time they will come back with Roshio because they wanted to give them during this festive season, but because of the unavoidable circumstances have made them not to distribute now. So what are these unavoidable circumstances? Meeting Gitu. This is what has made Mura to tell Cecil not to distribute. Another thing is that because he want to be seen like someone is the one who is giving the community, so he want to roll there with his camera when giving these gifts. Why didn't he just let the person who brought them to do also to make video out of it, because he want to take credit in everything. So, and then he wants to have a list of people who is giving, because in the beginning you heard him saying they don't know whom to give. And according to the owner, the person who brought them, he never wanted to know who is taking. Everybody was on board. And Senso is now trying to check. He doesn't know what to give, whom to give. It was not about whom to give. It was about to be distributed. But him, because he want to be there to check, he want to have a list who is who, because he's saying 2024 has taught him a lot, because people have been talking. So when he will be distributing this, according to the words which are coming to his mouth, he will be checking, who are you in my camp? What did you say? Because if you are maybe the way they call people negative, you won't have a room there to get anything. So it's like now he will have his members, his friends, to have this. And it will deserve him good, because even as we speak now, people are not even interested in those things. He wanted them for his family. He will have them because these things were brought to be distributed immediately. They were to be distributed immediately, but he changed mind because he knew exactly people were going to get the likes of Mugesi, the likes of Gintu and others. And he didn't want that. And because he wanted to check, This is someone who is greedy. This is someone who is who has a very bad heart. And this is someone whom you say you want to help. You people say is helping his community. If you want your community to be helped, with or without your presence, they can get whatever is brought to them. They don't need to wait for you. What if you don't come back? What if you don't come back? And what if those packages are open? Because some of them were open, and when they're open, how sure are you? How sure are people that those packages will be intact by the time you're coming back? This is the question I'm giving you, because some of them were open, and as we speak, there is no camera which is rolling there to check whether they're okay or not okay, because they have moved positions. So what you've done is not good, and I think it's great. And I don't know which word I should give you, because I've never seen such a person. Someone who has and still want even the things which are the villagers, the less fortunate, the less privileged, the things which belong to the orphan, the people, things which belong to the villagers. You have everything. You still want to be there. You still want to pick the best from there. The person whom I also maybe blame is that woman next to you. You got a woman who can never tell you the truth. Eh? This is the woman who is going to destroy you. This is the woman who has made you maybe all these problems you are facing with your villagers. Most of this come from that woman sitting next to you, because she has put a lot on your head, things which you didn't have. Before, you used to relate well with your villagers. Okay, you could never be 100%, but at least you are listening to your people. At least such kind of things would not have happened. But the moment you got that woman, because her, she's a very greedy person. Look at where she's coming from. She cannot allow other people to feel okay. Also, she wants maybe some shots for the father, some shot for the relative. This is what I'm seeing here. That is the reason why she decided also to tell you, we have to be there when these things are open. We want to take some to our people. And this is what I'm seeing here. Because to divert this, because whatever censor is saying now, I will do it in camera, I will open it when people are seeing, that is not a problem. People are not saying maybe things have been taken or what. You would have just let Mr. Cecil finish what he came to do. But hijacking, taking it over as it was you, as if it was yours, that was a wrong move. That was a wrong move. No wonder you chased him away, because he wanted to do it with Gintu, something which didn't go well with you. It's like this thing was yours, this package was yours, and I don't understand. So you think you are doing things, you are doing good things, but whatever you are doing, one day it will backfire, because people are watching. Even subscribers are watching. They might sit there, subscribing, watching you, watching your videos, but they will change one day, because if you can do this to your villagers and you think it's still okay, you let the person who brought them go without distributing to them because you want to take credit. That is not right at all. And the whole family at large, they are not okay, because you have your mom there who is supposed to advise you. You have your dad there who is supposed to advise you. But with them, you are all birds of the same feathers. No one is there to advise anyone. No one. Because why would you take credit? Why would you want to take credit? So you want to wait until you come with Rocio mom, so that when the distribution is taking place, you roll your cameras. You want to show people that you are the one who has brought this. Everybody knows they are not yours. You did nothing to bring those things there. So you would have just let the owner, the person who brought them, to distribute, because this might backfire on you bad time. The day you will want people to come and take, you will not even find anybody, and they will remain yours as you wanted them in the beginning. So I saw that, and then again I saw this issue whereby he's trying to talk about reactors. Oh, they say, oh, I ask for money, oh, I request, oh, I'm a scammer. You see, without talking about people, he cannot rest. So he's trying to make a campaign to look like it is about the reactors who have made him to behave like that, or to make him ask for money, because he said one day he's going to make a live stream which starts from morning 6 in the morning up to 6 in the evening. So who will sit there in that live stream. You think people don't have job to do so that he can get a lot of money? That day he will collect like 10,000 US dollars and buy a Mercedes Benz. You see, look at the plans which he has for with people's money. And for him to come like that, this is, you people, you forget very fast. Don't you know he want to buy a car to Mr. Lewis? Don't you know? Fiat. The other day we was talking about Falcon. All these things, when he's talking to you like this, already he has plan. He's been talking about this Fiat. Now you saw another Falcon passing. Now he's talking about that. And now he's coming now want to use a reactor's name by saying, now they say, oh, me, I ask for donation, I ask for donation. There's a time I will be a beggar. I will make that live stream a begging. You see? So he's talking about this thing to prepare you not to think of what you want to do. Already, he has already said, if I had money or if I will have money, I will buy my father-in-law's a car. So now look at how he's preparing himself. Now trying to use the reactor's name to sit down there, sit from 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening to ask for donation in the name of begging. Yeah, it's like now he will making like a mocking somehow. So and he has already budgeted 10,000 US dollars and he will go and buy a Mercedes Benz. And you saw how he was jumping. I'll put you that clip because this is a man who is very calculative and is very smart. If you don't know him, you might think he's joking. He knows exactly what he's doing. And what I worry about or what I wonder, these subscribers, will they sit from 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening? These are people who are going to give you money. You don't want them to go and work. You want them to be fired. Next time when you want anything, where will they get? So this idea, because you think everybody is just rolling with camera. Not everybody is rolling with camera. People are working. So when you are putting your things out there, you have to think. These people, I'm telling them to sit from 6 in the morning and to 6 in the evening. Don't they have any other thing to do? Or just to sit there, watch you 12 hours? I want us to check this because this man, he thinks he's joking with people. We know him. This is a way of getting money to buy Mr. Lewis a car which he's been singing all along. So he's now bringing it, putting it as like a joke and think people we don't know. We know you. So let's look at this video and then we move ahead.
And me, I don't care even if they are making millions or not making. Me, I don't care because I always believe everybody has their bread. You know, if you believe in a very simple philosophy, like my day shall come, my bread will come. You know, I'll do my best and my bread will come. God can't forsake you. Susan Wangari says positive vibes. No, this is 100% positive. Me, I'm not talking negative. I swear I'm not. Because this is not a negative talk. You know, a negative talk is resentment. It's talking about other people so bad, and lying. And yeah, I'm just entertaining, guys. Instead of fainting like this, you faint like, which is better. At least this one, you don't fall with a lot of force. And it's also entertaining. You can just, let's do this, guys. People always accuse me of being a beggar on the internet. They always accuse me like, I beg money, I beg money, I beg money. They always accuse me. So you know what I've decided, guys? One day, before this year ends, and if you guys agree with me, you tell me right now in the comment. This is the day. If you don't agree, also tell me. Because me, I don't take things at heart. We want to organize a 12-hour. Oh, they have already arrived. You can come. You can tell us to come to the house to check the house. Yeah, as we move our things. Sorry, guys, we have to leave. We are going. I want to organize a 12-hour from like 6 in the morning till 6 p.m. Me sitting on a couch like this. Just saying, I am begging, I am begging. And you guys are donating. Super chat, super chat, super chat. We see how much money we raise so that for sure I can be a beggar in this street. Because always they call me, oh, that guy is a beggar, that guy is a beggar. I want to give them a medicine of their own. a medicine of their own. So tell me if you agree with me or you. 12 hours straight, 12 hours, I'm telling you, and I will do it. I will have food here. Even going to the toilet, I will go with you. 12 hours straight, I say I am a beggar, and you guys are donating. I am a beggar. I am you are donating. I am. Then after that, we go and buy a new Mercedes Benz, and I will name it Beggar. The lucky beggar. The lucky beggar. The lucky beggar. And this Mercedes Benz, guys, the lucky beggar. You are ready? Okay, give me a date. Give me which date you guys are ready. I am going crazy at this point. No, I'm going crazy at this point. Okay. Hey, guys, let's do this next time. We have to leave. Guys, we have to leave. Sorry, guys. Oh, no.
Look at how this man behave himself. You can hear or you can see how he behaves now. People have given him a go ahead. Look at how he's jumping because he knows now he's going to get money to buy that Mercedes Benz because these are his tricks. He says people are calling him beggars. Where is he seeing these people if he's not watching the videos? The people sometimes you have to reason because if he's telling you, my people don't watch, don't be watching these people. Don't be watching these people. And here comes someone who is watching and even putting things which even are not in the videos which he's watching now. So he's calling himself Lucky Beggar. So that day, not talking sometimes, no, he talk a lot. So sometimes the voice does not, you understand? So now he's coming up with this issue of coming down one day for them to select a day where he'll make a live stream, 12 hours straight. Even if he's going to the toilet, he'll go with you because this is a way of romancing. Money, because he want money. He want to buy this Mercedes Benz. He want to buy the Fiat. And he's pretending to come here. He's doing it for because of reactors. And you want to give the reactors medicine of their own. So what is this has to do with reactors? If you can sit down in your real sense and say, if it is not a trick, this man want to trick you or trick his family or trick his audience to donate for him. He comes here and saying, oh, people have been calling me beggars. Who have been calling you beggars if it were not the things you are doing? If you check, don't you see people have been donating to you? Is that a lie? It is not a lie. But now to come and with this issue or reactors, so you want to use reactor's name to gain out of the whatever he wants, because he wants this Fiat car very, very, very much, because he wants to be seen in Argentina as someone who is able. He wants to be seen as someone who is able because he's promising this after the other. He's promising this after the other. So he wants to be seen as someone who is rich. And after you donating this money, because this is why I want to sit from 12 hours that day, because I know he's going to do it. Because this is a budget which he has. He has sat down and think, what should I do next? In my next live stream, maybe this was the reason why he came in his live stream, at least to hint this for his people so that they get prepared. And in the name, see now, because he knows how to play, he knows how to play with his people's mind. So now he's putting it to look like they want to shame the reactors. Who are you shaming? It is your money which you are giving. So this man knows how to get money out of his people using other people's name. And now in the beginning there, he was saying, oh, people who associate with him, they benefit a lot and they get millions and millions, and he's not even bothered with that. So I don't know how he gives these people millions and millions of things because they associate themselves with him. This is someone you cannot even associate with him for long. So who are those people? Now, because Gintu said he want to build a house, so now that shows that he was associating with you. Gintu left while he didn't have much. And because of the energy, Gintu and Mogesi, the hard work they are put in their videos or in their channel, that is what is giving them. They are very creative, and whatever they are doing is working for them. Does not mean they associate yourself with you. So whom do you associate yourself with? The people who donate for you, like the Mr. Cecil now, the things which he has brought to you. the things which are now you've taken and took to your mother's home. You have a sister who has a shop there. All those things are going to be sold. Because I'm sure, and let me tell you, my people, there are things we see in advance. Now that he has kept those things to an unknown date, because even them, they don't know when they are coming back. By the time they are coming back, that thing of maybe getting a present from Mura, people will not have that maybe urge of going to pick, because already he will have a list. Because even he's saying, oh, he will ask the owner to give him, to tell him the criteria, how he want them to be distributed. Why didn't you let him do it? Why didn't you let him do? Why did you let him go without doing what brought him there? So I see a man who is so jealous of his community. I see a man who doesn't want changes. He's saying he wants changes, but he doesn't want changes. He just wants to be on top. This is what is killing him. He wants to be on top. He wants to be the only person who has a say in Yabohanse. And when you see someone like that, eh, who wants to be the only one, that is someone who doesn't want development. He just wants to be, when you do things, you have to pass through him. When something comes in the village, he should be the one giving out. So that is why he stopped this Gintu from giving out or mobilizing people. Because he thought, if I leave Gintu, people will not take me seriously. Gintu will take over. But you cannot stop. When God says yes, is yes, because you never know what Gintu also talked with Mr. Cecil. And not leave alone even Mr. Cecil, other people there. He has his course. There's something which he's doing out there. Who knows? Maybe in future, as I always say, kings come and go. And now he had panicked, like King Herod. When he heard Jesus was born, a king was born. When the wise men passed there, told him, we are going to worship the king has been born. He told them, go, because he had panicked, because he never wanted to leave that throne. So hearing another king is coming, he could not take it. That is why he said, go worship him, then come back to me and tell me, so that I can go and worship him also. After these people, when the wise men were told not to pass on the same road while going home, after Herod waited for long, what did he do? He decided to kill the young boys, because he thought this man was going to take his place. So exactly like what is happening in Yabohanse. Mura thinks Cecil meeting Gintu and told Gintu to mobilize people so that he can distribute. He saw like there's a king is also being born in Yabohanse. So he had to dismantle. He had to refuse. He had to take the package so that Gintu can be now toothless without going out there to distribute. This is exactly what he did. And he talked to Cecil and he said, no, you can go. I will distribute them when I'm back. And there was nothing he could do. Otherwise, they were at home. Maybe if they were in Kisumu, he would have diverted them to somewhere else. But they're already in his room. He had to leave them there. So I see someone who has panicked. I see someone who does not want change. I see someone who just think of himself alone. So that is that for Senso. But now we know. If you don't know, you don't know. This thing didn't start now. It started immediately. You heard the first clip I saw. I showed you. He said he wished Mr. Sesi would have given them to the family because he doesn't know whom to give. Because with him, he has to look. You deserve this, you don't deserve. Because if you don't praise him, you don't deserve. And when these things came, they were not for people who praise him. They were for the villagers. So now, I want us to see the clip where Dimwango, because Dimwango is now, she has left Jamaica. She is now in New York City. And before she left, she was going to make nails. And there was a taxi driver or a cab driver who was an elderly person who was driving her and was telling her how Jamaica is, how Ojorio is. But you see, this I just want to talk before I put that clip. You see, you can love a place very much. You can love even your husband very much, your wife very much, your children very much, and the city very much. Loving that place does not mean that place is safe. You can love it because the people who you get along with, the people who are there. You can love your husband because maybe there are things, maybe he spoils you, but does not make him to be a good man, a good person. You can love your wife because she's obedient to you or she's submissive to you. does not mean she is a good person. So when the people who reside from Jamaica or Ochorio, let me just talk on that, tells the place is not good, it is not safe, people are getting killed, people have guns, but she argues and say, no, 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 it happens everywhere, it happens everywhere. The old man kept on telling her, yes, it happens everywhere, but it is not a good place because the guns are out there, people have guns in their hand. But this one always says, no, it happens everywhere. Yes, it happens everywhere. Yes, you love Jamaica, but does not remove that thing of maybe the guns are out there in the hands of criminals. Not everybody is a criminal, but when someone who was born, raised, now is at his age, telling you, even the other time, 5 people were killed just because of miss what? Misidentity, yes, yeah. Because you can be caught in a scenario whereby you do have nowhere to go because of these guns being in the hands of criminals. So does not make it to be bad. You see, Jamaica is the land that we all love. I wish one day I can go to Jamaica. But still, even when I will go to Jamaica, when people tell me maybe there are things which are happening in Jamaica, I cannot say no because I love Jamaica. No, it is not my maybe my position to say what is good and what is bad. If it is bad, it is bad. If it is good, it is good. The people in Jamaica in general, the Caribbeans are good people. They are very nice people. And even in the people who love me most in my channel are them. I really appreciate them because they love me so much. So now, when someone tells you the place is not that safe, so at least sometimes you should listen, and does not make it not to be good, that does not make it to be lovely. And you say it is all over the world. Yes, all over the world there are places which are bad and which are good. Even here in Kenya there are areas when someone tells you, please don't go there at night, don't go there, please, when you are going there. And in Mombasa, let me tell you, I say in Mombasa because in Mombasa there's a place also in Kisaoni. Kisaoni is in Mombasa. And that place also, when someone tells you, when you go to Kisaoni, please try to carry your bag well because there are people, there are these young boys who are taking, you see, the world is, how it is. So when someone tells you, when you are in Kisaoni, please try to carry your bag well. Don't just walk like it is never safe like that. So when someone tells me, because I remember there was a time I went there, was because I have this business of butcher. So I went there to make a chiller. Chiller is that table. It's like a freezer where you put meat inside. So many people, they are makers. They are being made there. They don't just get them in the supermarket. Those one are being made and then they freeze. The gas or whatever is put inside. So they are made there in Kisaoni. So I went there one day to make one chiller there. So within no time, I got surrounded, and I didn't know. I thought people were just talking to me. But I'm in Kenya. This is a place I've been staying for many years in Mombasa because that is where I stay. So those people just surrounded me. It made people to come, and the people who knew exactly I'm new in that place came to help me for my help. But it was daytime, so they helped me and they told me, when you will be leaving, we will escort you up to the place where you are going to get your mat. Mat is the public means of transport, because they told next time you come here, you just come until maybe the bus or the mat to you are light at the next door you are entering, but don't just walk with your purse like this. So, and this is a place where the county where I've been for many years. So if someone tells you this place is not good as you think, you can't argue because you've never been attacked. We don't want people to be attacked to get you get experience after you've been attacked. It's not good. So sometimes there's argument which does not make sense. You tell me this place is not a safe place. Yes, it is not, because you are from that place. And because I love, like now I love Mombasa. That is a place I love, and that is where I've been staying from all my years. So, but if you tell me this place is not a good place to pass, maybe at such a time, I will obey that and I will say, yeah, yeah, yeah. Does not mean I don't love Mombasa. So there's a difference of loving a place, and this they are a different difference by maybe taking precautions. So that is that. So I want us to listen to what she was trying to, how she was trying to argue, because sometimes I don't like the way she argues, because it doesn't make sense to me.
Getting there if you don't live there. So safety, 100% guaranteed, and that's why I highly recommend it. When you're coming to Jamaica, coming to Montego Bay for family, you haven't put on your seatbelt. Montego Bay is not the safest of cities. No, when you're coming to Ocho Rios, not Montego Bay, Ocho Rios. Yeah. That place is really getting out. Montego Bay is getting out? Yeah. In terms of what? Well, the bad guys. The bad guys? Killing. Yeah. You mean it's that bad? But I don't know why locals always make it feel so. No, I mean, like. I don't know what I wonder. What is wrong with it? They grow up and all they want is a gun and scamming. Think of something else. You sure that? But you know, these things are everywhere. Do you know that? Not only in Jamaica, even in my own country, there's so much going on. So in the US, everywhere. In your Facebook? Of course, they do that. You know, but I think the media just exaggerates about Jamaica. You know, and you locals also near wonder. You know, you just make it seem like so bad. You know, it's really bad. It's really bad. So many young people are dying. Yeah. Because of guns. And the police are not taking any chances with them. So when they hold them, they're gonna nail them. Yeah. Wow. I don't like that. You don't like that? No, no. So what do you think should be done? Tell me. I mean, I think the government have to put in more programs for the youth. Yeah. And I mean good programs. Yeah. Projects going on. Right. Yeah. Engage them in something. Engage them in something. So they don't have to find a reason to look for a gun. Yeah, I agree with you, but that's how life is. It happens everywhere, not only in Jamaica, but the entire world. You know, for me, when I felt like it was, you know, like people made it seem so bad, and I kind of felt it's Mexico. Mexico, oh my God, even the locals tell you it's very, 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 very bad. When you're there, but you know, you just need to know what time it is. It's everywhere, in everything. You know, don't let fear put you. You're gonna enjoy yourself while you're. You're going to. And you know, I wish all the best. Yeah, but you just need to know what time it is. That's it. But remember, it happens everywhere. So don't think it's Jamaica alone. Yeah. It was one day. It was independent. Yeah. And, you know, people are enjoying themselves. Everybody go out. Yeah. And two guys just went to a football match. They had a football match. They went to get two guys. They said two gang leaders. And they not get no. And then kill five on the spot. Kill five people on the spot? A father and son and two is in the hospital trying to recover right now. What? Seven people get shot and they didn't catch the two gang leaders. They didn't catch them. You see, that's the thing I'm talking about. That's right. Five people. Five people. Everybody come out. Big Heroes Day, national holiday. Yeah. Everybody's enjoying themselves. You go there, you know, you and your friend. And shoot up to get two gang leaders and then you don't get none of them. But you kill five on the spot. Two in the hospital. Hey. That's what I'm talking about. That is the thing I'm doing. That makes me feel like I wanna cry. Oh my God. It's very sad. That's really sad. Five people, five innocent people. Five innocent people. And you are targeting somebody else. You're targeting somebody else. Get to deflect. Oh my God. I don't know what to say. That's horrible.
So that is how the conversation went, because now the old man was trying to explain to her that is what happens. You can be innocent, but because when people have guns within people, the misidentity can happen, like the ones which that's seen. The incident which took place, 5 innocent people were killed. So the old man is telling her, that is what I'm talking about. It is not that safe. Okay, we live here, we are here. Because you heard her saying, oh, I don't know why you locals talk about this. You think these people can make it up? Do you think they can just maybe talk about their country if there were things which are not happening there? They also love their country, but there are things which are happening there which does not please them also. Okay, you love Jamaica, but does not take away the things which are happening there. So sometimes it's good to listen, sometimes it's good to, okay, we know you want views. You want views and you want to market Jamaica, as we all want, because it's a country full, the music which is there. There was a time I made a video out of that. People love in Kenya. Jamaican music is the only the music which is being played in the public buses, in the clubs, in the houses. People, you see, outside on these business places, people love reggae music because we love Jamaicans. One love our Caribbean men and women, or brothers and sisters. We love you all. That's why we wish you well in whatever you are doing. I wish you well every time. So maybe if I visit one day and you tell me, be careful while walking here, of course I will have to hear you because you stay there and you know it better than me. As I told you about the incident which happened to me, because it made me shake. I was shaken because I didn't know this is a place I've been here staying for all my years, and there's a place where I cannot even walk freely. So it happens everywhere. And maybe and someone tells you, oh, be cautious, be careful. Okay, you have to be careful. Otherwise, I'm happy, I'm thankful, I'm grateful. And I wish you well again. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here for me. Subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and share the video. See you again in my next video. Thank you, and God be with you always. Bye bye, and happy new month.